Hi there.
Hey there, Mr. Lunt.
I'm Mr. Lunt. What's your name?
I'm Larry the Cucumber, also known as Minnesota Cute.
Wow, who else you got here with us today in the studio?
Princess Petunia.
Hello, Petunia. All right, we wanted to give the illusion that this was the Alps. That's my new PDA. It has a really cool calendar on it, too.
Well, that's pretty cool. And how's the coverage there on the North Pole?
Doesn't really, well, I get Bob, that's about it.
You get Bob?
Yeah, I get Bob. Bob comes
Okay.
in. You know, this was a really cold day. It actually, it'd been warm the day before, and the snow melted, and then it turned back into ice.
Oh, that must have been hard and crunchy then.
It was, and sliding down the hill was no picnic, let me tell you that.
That nose is what, 8 feet tall?
That's one big nose.
Well, that must have weighed like 1,000 pounds.
So this ice, can you imagine, it's hard and crunchy.
Yeah, it's hard and
I
crunchy.
fall down, I'm not screaming there, but I'm screaming there.
This
And
reminds
it's not
me...
because I'm falling.
Well, that kind of reminded me of the toy that saved Christmas.
So the snow reminded you of other snow?
Yeah!
Wait.
Of the other movie we made with snow in it. We've only made like 2 movies with snow in them.
Oh, you're talking about the...
Everything else has sand because it's biblical.
There you are, Ricky.
Hey, that's me!
Now you
What
picked
am
up
I doing?
You're picking up the nose.
Because finders, keepers, losers, weepers, is that the lesson?
This is a Moose Lakes Children's Museum. We don't really have anything in the shelves, but
I like that jacket, but can you really call it a jacket when it has no sleeves? Now that feller, that's the bad guy.
but he's looking sharp. I like
He
the
is looking
three-piece
sharp,
suit
and the
he's
way
got
he's
going
slicking
there.
his hair back nowadays
It's really nice.
is very sophisticated.
This was Tim's idea.
Why are we staring at his zipper?
This is like a little bit of old-time movie shooting right there.
Really? They used to do that in the old times?
In the old
before
time
they had a
movies.
tripod and could get the camera up to your eyes?
I think so.
Man, we've come a long way.
All the way to
Are
Malta.
those records on the wall?
Yep. Those
Do
are
we know
records.
what record? Hey, there's Larry Boy. I see Larry Boy on the wall.
Yeah, there's Larry Boy.
I was too busy eating ice cream and on my breaks to notice all the records
How
on the
many
wall.
years did you work in this place?
You know, we just worked here for the shoot.
Oh,
so,
really?
yeah, it was
You're
just a
not
treat
really
for the
a-
day.
You're not really an ice cream lady?
I'm not, but I got to experience it and I studied lots of ice cream
Oh, hey,
ladies.
look, there's me. You know, I look pretty good in that hat. I don't know how my jacket... I got no sleeves. Why is there only one flavor of ice cream in that whole freezer?
Well, it all mixes together. It's
And makes
And it
pink?
makes it pink.
When you mix
Yeah.
every flavor of ice cream, it makes pink?
That's right. Okay, now Petunia, tell us,
Oh.
was this scary or what?
Really scary. It was actually my first time that I had to do stunts.
Wow. Did you practice it, or did they just throw you in there and say, oh boy, I hope she has a sister if this don't work out?
That's what it felt like sometimes, but no, we did have to practice it. 'cause
Wait,
it
here
was
comes my line.
Scary. Oh, here comes.
Care for a scoop? That's what I said.
That's what you
I
said?
thought about that line myself.
That's something like Arnold Schwarzenegger would say.
Yeah,
in the
that's an
movie.
action hero
that's
line
good.
right there.
That's a good one. That's T-shirt worthy. Now here's the barber shop, and we're in Seville, which, as we know, is a town in
Spain.
Spain.
And as we know, Italian barbers work at this Spanish barber
Yes,
shop.
well, it's a
Of
themed
course.
barber shop
Yes.
because the Spanish love to have their hair cut in the Italian way.
You don't look so bad.
I
Here,
look
watch.
ridiculous.
Here, watch. All you gotta do is grab the brush and do a little barber work there, and you'll be
But
fine.
remember,
Oh, this is where you get your suave makeover.
look at that.
He loves you very much.
I look like an
And
insurance
that's
salesman.
what Christmas
Very
is
nice,
really
though.
about.
Hey, is the show over?
Merry
I
Christmas,
think so.
Is that
everybody.
the
Oh, that
end?
went fast.
Well,
Okay,
thanks
bye.
for coming, everybody. Goodbye.
Later.